Well, it seems like I put all my eggs in one basket and I tripped. Because the Rams are not overrated, unfortunately. They can't. They came into Arizona because of the wildfires. They played a 14-3 Vikings team, and they absolutely smashed them. They absolutely smashed them. And this was domination in the first half, too. Not even in the second half. Nothing happened in the second half, basically. Minnesota got a touchdown. Oh, I got a field goal, and nothing else happened. This was pure domination in the first half alone. And if you're a Vikings fan, you should be extremely disappointed from this performance. Extremely disappointed. I mean, you go 14-3. Sam Darnold looks like amazing. And then the last 2 weeks, he's just been playing terrible. He went like 18 for 40 last week. This week, he went, in the playoffs, he went 25 for 40. That's a little better. But he also had a pick and a momentum-shifting fumble 6. Now, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to come out here and be honest. I was really tired. I fell asleep. I took a nap. I woke up. The game was already going through. It was 20 to 3. It was 20-3. And I walked out. Watched the end of the second half. Watched a bit of the third half. And then I didn't watch the rest. Because I was just disappointed in the Vikings. I wasn't even excited. I woke up, checked my phone thinking, oh, it's got to be a close game. It's probably like 13-10 Vikings. No, it's 3-20. It's 3-20. I was extremely disappointed. But I do know some things. Just look at this. The Vikings allowed 9 sacks. 9 sacks. That ties an all-time playoff record. Not even a LA playoff record. Not even an NFC record. An all-time playoff record. The Rams got 9 total sacks on Sam Darnold. 9. As much as the Vikings points. Let's go see everyone who's got a sack on the Vikings O-line. Young, 1.5. Witherspoon, 1. Gallimore, 1.5. Turner, 2. Hutch, I don't know how to say that. 0.5. Durant, 1. Johnson, 1. Fisk, 0.5. Half the team got a sack. And the person who got the interception was Durant as well. He got both a sack and a pick. I believe Witherspoon forced the fumble, and where is he at? Verse, maybe? Fisk, one of the two. They took it back for 6, and that was a whole momentum shifter. It was 10-3. The Vikings didn't look too bad then. They were actually driving. And then the fumble happened, took it back. Vikings just collapsed there. They couldn't do anything right. Of course, they did come out quick in the second half. Well, no. They got the ball. They punted it. Rams got the ball. Then the Vikings got it again. They did come out, score a touchdown near the end of the half. And, the Vikings defense played bad in the first half. They weren't too bad in the second half. They really weren't. They held them to 3 points. It's just the Vikings could not get anything done offensively. Unfortunately for them. Stats. Sam Darnold, not a good day. 25 for 40, 245 yards, a touchdown and a pick. For rushing, Jones, only 48 yards. But Akers had 39 on only 5 carries. Darnold also rushed 4 times for 19 yards. Hawkinson caught 5 balls for 64 yards and a touchdown. Jefferson caught 5 for 58. I heard those were all in the first half. Naylor, 3 for 33. Addison, 3 for 29. Mundit, 2 for 28. Jones, 3 for 12. Sheffield Jr., 2 for 8. Ham, 1 for 8. Oliver, 1 for 5. Pace had the total tackles on the day, 7 tackles, 3 assists. Cashman had a sack, and Van Ginkel had a sack for 2 sacks on the day. Chandler had 2 kick returns for 58 yards. Ball had 1 punt return for no yards. Reichard only kicked 1. Perfect on him, 34 yards. Wright punted 3 times for 133 yards. Stafford, he had a pretty nice day. 19 for 27, 209 yards and 2 touchdowns. Williams had a pretty good day on round 2, 16 for 76. Rivers came in, ran 3 for 8. Nakua ran 1 for 7. And Stafford ran 2 times for -1, although I'd assume that'd be kneeling. Higbee led in receiving, 5 catches, 58 yards. Nakua had 5 catches for 44 yards. Cup only had 1 catch, but it was for 29. Robinson had 1 catch for 23. Williams had 3 catches for 16 yards and a touchdown. Parkinson had 2 catches for 13. Long had 1 catch for 13. And Allen had 1 catch for 13 and another touchdown. We went through all the sacks and the interception. Blake led tackles, 6 tackles and 3 assists. Surprised he didn't get a sack too. No kick returns, but Smith had 1 punt return for 8 yards. Cardi kicked a perfect 2 for 2, 9 points along with 44. And Evans punted 5 times, which is surprisingly a lot for a blowout, for 251 yards, and he's inside the 23 times. Pretty even total on the yards amount, although yards per play is a bit embarrassing, 3.8 to 5.7. 3.8 yards is not going to cut it. 269 to 292, 163 passing to 202, 106 to 90 for rushing. The Vikings had 4 more first downs, 20 to 16. They were a little better on third down. Rams only 2 or 10, surprised they got that. But fourth down efficiency for the Vikings was not good. 1 for 4, you can't do that. 20 more plays than the Rams, with 9 sacks allowed to their 2. 3 punts, their 5. And the refs are calling everything on the Rams. 10 to 95 is insane, and you still managed to bottle it. And 1 fumble, 1 interception, and 32 minutes of possession while they had 28. Disappointing for the Vikings, but it's how the games go. Of course, we got the divisional round. Texans, Chiefs, Commanders, Lions, Rams, Eagles, Ravens, Bills. And I'll be able to watch these because of what Martin Luther King did. All the good stuff he did. Got a day after school. Be able to watch. Be able to record. So, happy for that. I'll see you guys later. Peace.